Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we'll be discussing about an NMC draft that has been recently published regarding the national exit exam. And if you are new to this channel, I am second year MBA student from Tamil Nadu. If you are not subscribed, do subscribe. So the first thing is the next exam has been prescribed as per the National Medical Commission in the 2019 itself, according to the act. We'll be seeing about the actual things they have, which has been given as a draft by the NMC, so that we will get a rough idea about the national exit exams. The first thing we should know is about national exit test will be applicable to all the medical college students as approved by the National Medical Commission and all foreign medical graduates. Earlier there were exams like FMGE and Neet PG separately for IMGs and FMGs, but they have combined both to NExT exams. The next thing we are going to see about how it will be handled, like it will be a single exam or multiple steps. So they have given it clearly as it will be held in steps, that is it will be of two steps, that is NExT step 1 and NExT step 2, and according to NMC's recent draft, they have given that the NExT step 1 will be a theoretical exam. It will be an MCQ, multiple choice questions, which may have one or more than one type of multiple choice questions. This will be computer based or online mode. It will be like JIPMER and AIMS exams which were conducted through online mode. And the next thing is the examination will consist of 6 papers of 2 year subjects, that is third year MBBS and final year MBBS. They have given separately as medicines and allied disciplines, surgery and allied disciplines, obstetrics and gynecology, pediatrics, ophthalmology, and they have separately given us applied aspects of all subjects covered under first year and second year MBBS, so that first year and second year subjects applied aspects will be also asked, so that anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, pathology, pharmacology, microbiology are also important for the next exams. And they have given us medicine and allied disciplines, so that your basics and surgery and allied disciplines, your basics second year and first year questions will also be asked, but will not be of greater importance. So the greater important chapters are from third year and fourth years. After this theory exam, they have mentioned that there will be another practical exam, which will be university practical examination. There will be also NExT step 1 supplementary exam for those persons who have failed to clear it. That is the minimum percentage for clearing the next one to complete the final year and enter into CRR is 50% as mentioned by the recent draft. So there is no restriction in number of attempts to appear in next one step 1 or NExT step 2, but it should be NExT step 2 and NExT step 1 should be cleared within 10 years of joining of the MBBS course. So we should have a clear cut idea that there will be NExT step 1, and after that you will be writing an university practical examination, and you will be moving to the CRRI, that is CRMI, and next you will be writing the NExT step 2. The NExT step 2 will be a practical or clinical and viva-wise examination covering 7 clinical subjects or disciplines, that is medicine and allied, surgery and allied, obstetrics and gynecology, pediatrics, otorhinolaryngology, ENT, and ophthalmology, orthopedics, and physical medicine rehabilitation. So these will be the things, but the next step 1 will be in viva-wise or clinical based questions, like it will be like a viva or practical examination. The theory exams of NExT, that is the multiple choice questions of NExT step 1 will be conducted by National Medical Commission or All India Institute of Medical Sciences as per the information I heard. How will be the next step 2? The next step 2 will also have the clinical viva-wise questions, etc. And that shall be a regular NExT step 2 once in a year, and there will be supplementary exams also who have failed in it. NExT step 1 will also be held in once a year, and NExT step 2 will also be held once a year. So there's no restrictions, and they have given that the NExT step 1 and step 2 must be cleared within 10 years of joining of the MBBS course. So by now you will be having a clear idea about NExT step 1 and NExT step 2. Next thing is nature of scoring. It will be the whole number will be calculated a percentage for 100, and next 2 examinations will not have any marks, but it will be declared as passed it or not. Thus 50% of the marks is must for clearing your NExT step 1, and whatever marks you get and whatever the ranks you get according to the NExT step 1 can be used for your postgraduate admissions. Step 2 will be an eligible course to complete your CRMI and getting a license eligibility to practice as a doctor. The next thing is how the questions will be asked. As medical students, we must know how the questions will be asked, like what type of questions will be asked. The questions will be of 65% consisting of problem solving and analytical skill types, and 25% with comprehension type, and 10% with recalling type. The next thing, paper and distribution. They have given the importance as medicine and allied subjects will be consisting of 120 questions, that is will be given 3 hours of time. For 120 questions you will be given 3 hours, and 60 questions will be given 1.5 hours, that is 1.5 hours. So medicine, surgery, OG will be containing 120 questions each. Pediatrics, ENT, ophthalmology will be consisting of 60 questions each. So this is the pattern. And the next thing is how the exams will be happen. It will be in a single day or it will be of 2 or 3 days. They have given us a particular exam one day and rest day, then a particular exam, then a rest day. So this will be the pattern as per the draft. Now when will be the exam conducted? If 2019 batch is applicable for this, when will be the exams conducted? They have given us tentatively on the next step on regular courses. Regular examination will be conducted on 2nd week of December and the result will be announced at 2nd week of January. Next supplementary exam, they haven't given a date because it will be variable. The third year for final year practical examination, that is the practical examination of the next step 1 theory will be conducted in the 1st week of January and the result will be declared in the 4th week of January. The internship will be started at 1st February and following year. Next step 2, that is after completing your CRMI, you will be having your next step 2 in 2nd week of March and the results will be published on 1st week of April. So next thing is postgraduate admissions will start at May, that is with the marks you obtained during the result of the next step 1, that is 2nd week of January, you can use it for postgraduate admissions during your May of your next year. You can join your postgraduate courses at 1st July. So this is the broad idea about the next step 1, step 2, when it will be conducted, what are the scores, etc. So all the best guys, meet you in the next video. Tada, bye.